Today we're going to make burlap pillow covers. You'll need your pillow cover, a stencil, a pouncer brush, some stencil adhesive, and the paint of your choice. Insert scrap cardboard into your burlap pillow cover. The pillow cover itself needs to have all wrinkles removed, so be sure to iron it before beginning. Then you're going to need to prepare your stencil. So you'll need to protect your work surface or do the step outside. And you'll need to turn your stencil over to the back. And then we're going to apply stencil adhesive to the entire thing. Just shake your can well and then spray it over the entire back of the stencil. Now, stencil adhesive is semi-permanent, which means that it will stick well enough to hold your stencil into place, but it is easily removable later. So you want to let that dry completely, lift it up, and then stick it right to your pillow cover wherever you want your stencil to be located. And then just press it down well and you're ready to begin painting. Now I'm using an outdoor paint because I want these pillows to be for outdoor use. You can use an indoor paint or even a fabric ink depending on where you want the pillows to be used. Now I like a pouncer brush whenever I am stenciling, so just load your pouncer brush up with paint and start pouncing all over the stencil. Now this may need 2 coats depending on the burlap and the paint itself. Just be sure to go lightly so as not to have paint leak under your stencil. And just pounce the paint all over the stencil before continuing. Once you get paint into all of those areas, you are ready to lift up that stencil. You can lift it up immediately while the paint is still wet, and you have a completed design. Now in this case, the stencil is words. So you can see that the stencil left certain areas in between, say, the letters or within the letters where the stencil needed to be able to hold the letters together. Well, I like to take a small paintbrush and some paint and fill those small areas in. This is completely optional. You can leave those if you would like, but I like to just fill them in right now and then set the entire thing aside to dry. You can skip this, of course, for other types of stencils. Usually these are just in stencils that have words. Speaking of other types of stencils, here's another type that is not words, just so you can see this pillow being made as well. So this stencil had already been sprayed with the stencil adhesive, so I'm just going to stick it right to the pillow cover. And this one, of course, is more like a doily pattern, so we can skip some of those steps as far as filling things in. I'm going to make this one a different color, however, just to mix things up. So the paint colors are completely dependent upon your home decor, so choose the colors that you like that go with your home decor. And of course, go with the burlap that you've chosen for the pillow cover. So same thing with this stencil, we're just filling in all of the areas. You might have to go over it twice, just depending on the coverage of the paint and the stencil itself. But once you've went over the entire thing and you're happy with the way it looks, you just peel back that stencil to reveal your design. Now this is a fairly intricate design, but again, the stencil adhesive worked perfectly for keeping it in place and keeping runs to a minimum. So there you have your burlap pillow covers.